And welcome to Time to Thrive. It's really great to see you all again, isn't it, Blue? It sure is, Miss Nick. I've been looking forward to seeing these guys all day. Let's do a check-in, shall we? So, today's question is, if you were a jungle animal, what kind of jungle animal would you be? Have a think about that for a moment. Blue, what would you be? Well, Miss Nick, I'd be a beautiful blue parrot flying high in the sky. Do you know that parrots fly hundreds of miles every day? And they're super clever too. Wow, that's really cool parrot facts, isn't it? I think that I would be a monkey. I'm feeling a bit cheeky today. Well, so let's have a look what we're doing today, shall we? For our activity, we're going to be making some awesome rainbow biscuits. Bit of baking going on. And we've got the hula hoop challenge. We've got a lovely story about a whale and a crab. And Violet's coming to visit us too. So that's jam-packed, isn't it, Blue? It sure is, Miss Nick. Let's get on with it.
To make rainbow shortbread biscuits, you will need to ask an adult to preheat the oven to either 150 degrees Celsius or gas mark 2. Please be careful with the kitchen equipment. Some weighing scales. 9 ounces of plain flour. 6 ounces of butter left to soften for a while. 3 ounces of caster sugar. A mixing bowl. Begin by weighing out 9 ounces of plain flour. Then weigh 3 ounces of caster sugar. Weigh 6 ounces of softened butter. Add the flour, sugar and butter to a bowl. Use your fingertips to rub the flour, sugar and butter together. You will notice that the ingredients start to clump together. Eventually it will become a ball and have a Play-Doh-like consistency. Your mixture should form a smooth dough. Sprinkle some flour on a clean work surface. You can knead the dough on the surface. Roll out the dough to about 1 centimetre thick. Now you are ready to cut your shapes out of the dough. Place them onto a well-greased baking tray. Once the biscuits are on the tray, they're ready to go in the oven. Ask an adult to help with this bit. Remember, the oven gets very hot. Place the baking tray into a preheated oven for 30 to 35 minutes. Please ask an adult to do this bit and remember it gets very hot. Once the biscuits are out the oven, leave to cool for 5 minutes on the tray and then transfer to a wire rack. Once the biscuits are cool, they're ready to decorate. I chose to decorate mine with rainbow colours using icing pens. Now they are ready to eat. Enjoy! Today's story is called Crab and Whale and it's written by Mark Pallis and Christine Kerr. One day, Crab was walking home. The tide was out and the sun shimmered on the sandy beach. Crab had lots of legs and all those legs meant Crab could run really fast. But today, like most days, Crab walked slowly, listening carefully to the sound each leg made as it touched the sand. And then he noticed thud! A whale washed up by the waves. Crab raced over and pushed and pulled, and yanked and heaved, and tugged and shoved, but it was no good. Crab realised there was another way to help. I'll stay with you until the tide comes in, said Crab, giving Whale's rubbery skin a gentle stroke. But Whale still looked worried. You know what always makes me feel better, said Crab, blowing out a deep breath. Maybe you should try that. Whoosh! A gentle breath, Crab laughed. Try this, said Crab. Listen to the sound of the sea. Now whisper back to it. Breathe in, then breathe out, making the sound of the sea. Whale whispered to the sea and became more and more relaxed with each passing breath. As the sun slowly set, they counted the colours in the sky. That cloud looks just like an elephant, said the crab. Whale didn't say anything. She thought the cloud looked like a teapot. I love the stars, said Crab. She stretched up as far as she could. I feel as though I could eat them. Fizzy. Whale yawned. So did Crab, and they both fell asleep. Next day, the cold sea tickled Whale's tail, waking her up. As Whale wriggled with excitement, she started to sink into the soft sand. Keep still, said the crab, but Whale wouldn't keep still. Feel the water rising up your body. Notice every splosh, splish and splash, said Crab. Whale concentrated. The water crept slowly up her dry skin, and then finally she was free. Crab blew out a long breath and stretched each one of her 8 tired legs. Helping Whale had been hard work, but it made Crab happy. Thanks, splashed Whale. You're welcome, Crab laughed. Crab scurried off home with her legs tickling gently on the sand. It was going to be a great day.
Blue, are you ready for us to take a look at the hula hoop challenge? Yep, I can't wait to see how you've been getting on, Miss Nick. Have you been practicing? Well, I've done a little bit of practicing, but not as much as I probably should do. I'm going to get back on track and start practicing again, Blue. Okay, because remember, the only way you're going to get better is if you keep on practicing and you keep on persevering. Let's take a look. Violet's here to see us, everybody. Isn't this exciting? Welcome, Violet. Oh, and thank you for having me again, Miss Nick. It's great to see you all. So, Violet, have you got a mindfulness moment or a breathing moment to share with us today? That's right, Miss Nick. What I want to tell you about is I was playing earlier with Blue in the Thrive Shed, and I was getting really excited, and it felt like fizzing in my belly, and I felt my heart beating really loudly in my chest. And then I think I got a little bit too excited, Miss Nick, and I got carried away. But I stopped myself before I got too far. I realised, and I did a breathing trick I know, and it really helped calm me down. So I thought I'd share that with the children. Is that okay? That sounds brilliant, because I often get too excited and carried away and need to calm down too. Can you share that with us? Oh yes, Miss Nick. It's called hand breathing. Hand breathing? That sounds brilliant. Will you tell us what we need to do? Right, you need to hold up one hand and spread your fingers out. And then with the pointy finger on your other hand, you're going to start at the base, at the bottom with the little finger. And very slowly, you're going to move your pointy finger up the side of the finger. And as you're moving up, you're going to take a deep breath in. When you get to the top of the finger, you're going to have a pause and you're going to hold your breath for a moment. Then, when you bring your pointy finger down the side of the finger, you're going to breathe out. And then it goes on and on, up and down, breathing in as you go up and then out as you go down each finger. And by the time you've done your 5 fingers, you should feel quite calm. If you're not quite there yet, you can go back again and do it again. Sounds brilliant, Violet. Violet, I'm just going to pop you on my lap while I have a go at this. Is that okay? Oh, yes, that's right. You have a go now for the children, Miss Nick. Okay, so Violet's going to go there. She's just sitting, she's just watching. So what Violet said, we need to hold up our hands with our fingers spread out. And then with our other finger, our pointy finger, we're going to start at the bottom. And you could start at this side of the little finger if you liked, or you can start at your thumb, that's okay. And we're going to move our finger very slowly up the side of our thumb. And as we move it up slowly, we're going to take a deep breath in. Are you ready? Okay, so we're going to... Then when we get to the top, we're going to hold it just for a couple of seconds. And then we're going to take a long, slow breathe out and move our finger down. Ready? And then breathing in as we go up the other finger. And pause. And breathing out as we go down. Breathing in as we go up. And pause. Breathing out as we go down. Breathing in as we go up. And pause. Breathing out as we go down. One last time, in as we go up. And then out as we go down. Do you know what, Violet? I do feel calmer. That's a great way to calm down, isn't it? That's right, Miss Nick. It really helped me. I do that quite a lot when I'm feeling a bit excited or if I'm upset or really angry. It's really, really useful. Well, thanks for that, Violet. That's a top tip. We'll see you again soon then. Okay then, ta-da! It's time for our Would You Rather question, Blue. Are you ready? Oh, I wonder what it's going to be today, Miss Nick. Well, today's is, would you rather meet a superhero or meet a cartoon character? What do you reckon, Blue? Well, I'd really like to meet Superman because he wears a lot of blue and I like blue and he can fly and I'd like to go for a flying lesson with Superman. That'd be awesome. Sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Well, Blue, we've got time for just one more thing before it's time to say goodbye, okay? And it's time for the joke. You ready? Oh, yeah, I love the jokes, Miss Nick. Well, today's joke is, what do you call a dinosaur that's sleeping? We don't know. What do you call a dinosaur that's sleeping? A dinosaurus. Was that funny, Blue? It sure was. It was a dinosaurus. That was funny. So with that then, Blue, it's time for us to say goodbye. Are you ready? Sure thing, Miss Nick. Okay. Well,